Here's a corner. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Plays it over to the other flank. Tries the route one option. There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Start of the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
It's a brilliant interception. That's put paid to a promising move. Out to the left it goes. Too long and over the line. Switch the play. Muniz battles to win it back. Well, that's where he wants it. He's gone for it! Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Keeper's ball. Muniz. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Cut out in the nick of time. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Spoon forward. It's a goal kick. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Chance! He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. So that's it, it is all over. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, I think they certainly met their match here. There was a lovely ebb and flow to the encounter, but very little to choose between the teams, and so we've ended up with an entertaining share of the spoils.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So the two starting lineups. Got things underway. Out to the left it goes. It's a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. Battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chooses to deal with it himself. Racing over the bar.
That was a very decent shot from distance. You know, a little less strength and it might have just dipped under the bar. Good effort though. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Aimed long and direct. Brings it forward. A good challenge, stood up well against his man. Chance to shoot, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. A chance! Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Good run down the left, what can they make of it? Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Good strong hand by the keeper. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
The defence can get it clear. Timely intervention. Neither side yet able to find the net.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Tries a through ball, gets into some space. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Plays it over to the other flank. Ball's out on the left now. Question, that's a foul. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plays it out to the wing. And he's onside. Can he score? Oh, he's showing a distinct lack of urgency.
Well, look, that's what happens when you're caught in two minds. You just don't know what you're doing.
And the whistle goes for half-time. And after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.